Hello Taurus, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today we will be doing a general reading for you, not a personal. Take what's for you, leave the rest. We're going to start off here with the Priestess of Light Oracle for you. So let's get right into that. Pull your oracles. Feel those two. Let's see what we got here. Grateful optimism and hidden knowledge. Joyous view of the future. Silent understanding. You know what's crazy about this is it is the number 51 and 52 that is in connection with each other, I feel. We're going to read from the book on that. I feel like there's some kind of connection going on here for you. Okay, 51. Grateful optimism. The priestess of the crane looks joyously upon the world. Light radiates from her brow chakra, projecting thoughts of great hope and optimism. Her heart center vibrates with feelings of grace and appreciation. Her hands are held in a mudra, a prayerful position at her third chakra, where life force energy is generated. This card tells you to reignite your enthusiasm for your life, to look around and find bright sparks of present joy, to kindle the flames of future hope. Wow. So lift your perceptions, elevating your outlook on the wings of the white crane. Feel the joy and optimism expanding your being, rippling outward into the skies of unlimited potential. You will soon find the great luck of crane energy, bringing you all the prosperity, grace, and good health that you have chosen to be optimistic about. Feeling down about whatever your situation is at this time, it feels like well, get up there. The possibility of feeling a little bit of depression or feeling down. You got to look beyond all of what's going on with you. You got to look forward to the happier times as well. I know I might get slammed from people about, well, if there's nothing good to look forward to. But sometimes we got to make our happiness. Sometimes we got to step out of our box and do some things that may be uncomfortable at first, but it starts with thinking about doing it. It starts with thinking about making those moves. Okay. Hidden knowledge. If you sit in silence, a deeper understanding will reveal itself. You will see what people are hiding from you, from others, and even from themselves. You will also be able to hear and comprehend their secrets. In fact, you may find that people share with you their hidden truths and troubles. For this reason, this card could also indicate a new career direction. Due to your deeper understanding and the willingness of others to open up to you, a profession like psychology, social work, or life coaching may be ideal. The Lynx is also associated with revelation, mysticism, and wisdom from the unseen world. This means that you have unlimited access to the Akashic Records, the universal source of all information, including every detail of every life that each soul and entity has ever lived. So spend some time in silent reflection. Relax and receive the information that is hidden from others. Trust your intuitive understanding, for the power of the Lynx brings clarity and profound connections to the secret energy all around you. I felt like with this line, let me repeat it so you know what I'm talking about here. This line, so spend some time in silent reflection. Relax and receive the information that is hidden from others. I feel like someone being around negativity. It's causing you to have trouble getting out of your slump, your depression, because you're dealing with other people that think that they don't look to positiveness in a situation, and it's making it hard for you to do so as well. So you need to be very mindful of who you're around, and maybe make some changes there. All right, let's see what we have for Taurus. at this time. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Star. If this is about a career, I feel like there's high hopes and dreams about being on top. You see that they're looking up to this person. Maybe you want that kind of a position. Maybe that's what you crave, is for attention. This could be in any situation. You may crave to be put on a pedestal, put on people looking up to what you're doing and listening to you. You might be getting yourself into trouble with arguments or not arguments. I'll say conversations where you think you're right, and you want them to look up to you for what your knowledge and what you know, and in reality they're not following. They're not following your lead. I feel like this. With this Star card coming up here and jumping out with this, I feel like they're definitely together, and that it's in collaboration, this energy here. And this could be about, this is what your dreams of being in a position of, how do I want to say it, of adornment, like people looking up to you, people seeing what you're doing and verbalizing it and telling you how great you are, and that's all in good. I do feel like for someone here, there's a social media content on this, so be mindful of that. You may be working on a YouTube channel or TikToks or something. It feels like something to do with social media. And not getting exactly where, not maybe investing all your time in that, and it's not really what's gonna get this is your dream. I feel like this is your dream of but you're putting too much, you're pouring too much into it and not getting enough back. Like, I feel like this is what you're putting, the effort you're putting into whatever it is you're trying to do to be seen. And over here, you're lacking in other areas of your life because you're letting this be predominant and take over a lot of your energy. Maybe you don't have energy left to do anything else, or, you know, be a good worker, be a good home person or homebody. You have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This does, once again, these hopped up together. And the Chariot. The Ten of Cups is a beautiful card. It really is. But it is in the reverse. I feel like moving away from something possibly that you consider, at one time maybe you considered that. I feel like somebody once thought that they wanted a family, once thought that they wanted to be that person that settled down and married, and you thought about that, but that something's taken you in a different direction here. It could be yourself. It could be your wants, your needs, your goals, and your life achievements. What you want is taking you in a different direction. That kind of makes me feel like that. How I was pulling this energy of spending so much time pouring your efforts into something that you are lacking in other areas. And this could be pulling you in a different direction. Although the Chariot is a very powerfully positive card, moving in the right direction, there may be a downside. I feel like getting something that you want, but giving up some things in order to get it. That's what it feels like for somebody. All right. What do we have here? We have the Two of Wands. I'm going to put this here. I feel like if this has already happened to someone, I always feel, and I always say this, everybody, if you see the video, it is timeless. It's not just for this week. It's for whenever you see it. Could be 2 months from now and weeks into the beyond that time when you see it or are attracted to it. I feel like everybody's in a different energy, and someone may be looking back on, you went off in a different direction away from this wanting to have kids and family, and or maybe moving away from family because of successes. And this is reminiscing about what may have been if I hadn't done that. For somebody here, it almost seems borderline regret. spent a lot of time on something that it ended up costing you something very dear. You have the World card here in the reverse and the Queen of Wands. Big changes. Changes had happened. Feels like changes had happened. You may have walked away from a relationship at one point because of this feeling like you maybe you don't deserve, somehow feeling you don't deserve the happiness this person was beginning to make you feel, possibly. That's not everybody. Take it as it resonates, but I feel like that could have been, it was uncomfortable. There was a change happening within you, and it became uncomfortable, and you might have walked away. This may be because you left a relationship because you went away for school to somewhere far from there, so you broke it off. This is separate energy. This could be separate energy from this. But it does feel a lot like, all of this feels like trying to achieve something and either neglecting something or someone, or leaving them behind. Having to leave them behind in order to have that success. And there may be some regrets. I feel like there may be some regrets. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, okay. So, excuse me. So I'm feeling with this energy right here that there was an uncomfortable change that began to occur, and you walked away from a connection. It could have been because you were going away for school. You left for a job. You left for some reason that had to do with your successes, but you didn't have to leave them behind. You may have been able to take them with you, or you should have asked them if they wanted to go. And there's some regrets here. I feel like there's some regrets here. You went off on this learning tangent. That's how I want to say it. I feel like someone leaving a situation, leaving someone behind. This could even have to do with friends, but I feel like a love connection possibly. And you let it go because you were after success. I feel like somebody wanted all eyes on them, and you tried to go where you could achieve that, and they didn't fit in the equation. But I feel like regrets now. I feel like you're over this energy, or getting over this energy, and there's regrets being had here. And maybe because of the people that you're around, you can see it clearer now, because other people are acting the way you did, possibly, and you're beginning to be able to see the error of your ways. Like you could have done both, possibly. You're like, why didn't I just do both? I lost this person and I could have done both. Okay, we're gonna pull some more cards here for clarity. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. Okay, so I feel like someone left someone behind because you didn't think that they were motivated enough to get where you want to be. Maybe you didn't see it in them. You let the connection go because you didn't think that they were they didn't fit into the future that you perceived, and this caused you to move on. I do feel like with this Two of Wands here that there are regrets, though. There are regrets about, and you're thinking back on what if you could have changed the way things were, but everything happens in its time, and this could be I don't know if there is a chance for this connection at all, but I feel like with this it's it feels like lost connection. You didn't think that this King is in the reverse, this Pentacles, that you may have been looking for solid ground, and this person wasn't eye on the prize like you were, and they didn't fit into your puzzle here. They didn't fit into your puzzle of life that you perceived that you wanted for yourself. So you left them behind. That's what it feels like. And the Five of Pentacles in the reverse here. I feel like they didn't have what, maybe they just did not have what you, you may have wanted them to have more or be more motivated to get what you want. And maybe they were like, I'm fine with how it is. And you weren't fine with how it was. But I do feel like there's some regrets in thinking back on it. Whoa, because that's done. That is done. When I see that, it makes me feel like they're like, hey, that's done with. That's over. Okay, where are we going next? I'm going to take this. What is going on with this person that Taurus left behind? What is going on with them? Temperance. Temperance. The possibility that they had the patience, they're waiting for you, possibly. I'm going to put that there. I asked what was going on with this person, and I feel like patience. They're patiently waiting for you to come back to them. They feel like there is still a connection, and they want you to come back. So if there are some regrets, and this energy is you're over this energy, I feel like it could have been some time as well. But I feel like this there is a pull to the connection, and that may be why you're finding regret. It may have been a while before you felt this, like, you know, it may have hurt you a little bit when you left them behind, but I feel like now you're really looking at what you may have missed because you moved on from it. But they're here waiting. I feel like they're waiting. They may have been with other people. They may have been with other relationships. But I think in their hearts, they're waiting for you. They're holding it. They're holding it on reserve for you if you ask. You can't make this stuff up. Look at this. This is you over here, right? This Queen of Wands. I already said this is you. Why did the Lovers fly out with the King of Wands? Why? Explaining this. This is a solid connection that can happen. And this, although the Lovers is about new love, I feel like this is rekindled. This is a rekindled flame here. I'm going to put this right here because I feel like this is and then you got Temperance in the middle of this. That's power. That's meant to be energy with the King of Wands, Queen of Wands coming up in the read together. I said this was you, this is them. They have patience, they're waiting. The connection is still there if you want it. I'm looking like there's a possibility. And look at this, the way this cat is just, it's like they're just waiting. They're sitting there bored, waiting for you to come forward. It feels like with the Temperance as well that it's a divine connection, especially with it coming out both wands. And I do feel like that's a strong connection. Whatever wow, okay. For whoever has had something similar to this going on, I do believe that there is still a connection there for you. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. I'm going to pull a grace card. Ask. When we call upon the divine for guidance and support, we will receive a response. Spiritual signposts will be put in our path to guide us to our highest good. You may have been getting things coming in here, and things around you may be reminding you of this person, and that is why this regret and reminiscing. In your heart, maybe you're asking whether they've moved on, wondering whether they moved on, and what would have happened if you would have stayed in the connection. I just feel like, wow, it's just wow. Let's see. Surrender. Surrender is the key that unlocks the door to grace. Surrendering yourself to that love, to that feeling that you're having. Wow. I do want to pull a few cards. I'm going to pull from this deck. On a separate note, possibly. Could be related to. About career. If you came here looking for that. You have the Eight of Cups and the Hermit. This is still coming up energy of walking away from something. You walked away from something, and if this is connected to this, maybe you made a career move that left somebody behind. This is maybe you leaving that, whatever, I want to say nonsense for some reason. I don't know. Somebody say nonsense. Maybe somebody who isn't connecting to the energy said this is nonsense. I don't know. That's what I felt. Anyway, whatever. We have the Eight of Cups. This is about walking away from some things. Finding in yourself what it is that you really want. And this may be all in the same energy as well with this. I did ask about career. So this could be about, you have the Moon. Yeah. Secrets. Becoming clear. Things becoming clear. Maybe you look into yourself and feel like maybe you need a different career path. Maybe this is whatever it was you've pursued. You may have went to school for it and everything. You may be feeling like it's no longer something that you want. You may want to change careers. You may want to change jobs. You're not happy there. Look at 10 of Swords here and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not getting anywhere at this place. I feel like you're going to move in a different direction at this point. Realizing you thought you had a place wherever it is you're at. You thought that you were on solid ground there, and I feel like this is it's being revealed to you that it's not the place for you any longer. There may be something that happened as well which really opened your eyes, and that was where the secret came from. But the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is not, you're not in the place where you need to be, and there's a possibility of needing to move on or find a different way. Wow. Okay, I'm going to pull a few message cards before we close this read for you, Taurus. Retreat. Spoil yourself in the morning mist. Breathe in nature's sweet scents. Retreat. Taking some time. I'm going to put this, I'm going to put it up here. Taking some time to reevaluate things and just take a breather. Take a few steps away from your situation so you can see it more clearly, possibly. Taking a break from someone or something and risk. Learn to grow wherever you are planted. I feel like somebody is constantly looking for something better than what they've got. Constantly putting their happiness on the line. I also feel, I'm going to put this here because I also feel with this risk card that you need to take a risk. If you're this person here, you need to take a risk and find out whether that person is still sitting there waiting for you. You don't have to be direct at them, but see what they're doing. You may do a little looking into what's been going on with them since you pulled from the connection. All right, Taurus, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.